Tiago, with Blake out, Tease out, Scoot out, Dame on the shelf, Shea kind of dinged up, is there any kind of worry about the style of play that you guys have, the intensity, the effort you have to give, and longevity of the season? Is that kind of coming into play at all?
No. Honestly, no. This is how we want to play. These things happen. Not just the way we play. Things happen during the season.
What is the plan for like that backup point guard spot with basically all those guys out?
Well, we're gonna have to have other guys bringing the ball, of course. Danny probably gotta help us more on that regard. We're gonna have two ways playing. I think it's a collective thing, to be honest, and it's not like we play with like a real old school point guard anyways, right? So whoever gets it brings it, play with speed, so it's not going to change much in that regard.
Specifically with Blake, Tiago, what will you miss while he's gone? He brought so much on both ends.
Yeah, I think he was most of the games, the spark of our defense and our offense, just the way he plays. He brings energy and he's contagious. So the guys that we cannot wait for Blake now to come in and just fire everything, right? Everybody got to be better and bring it.
So how do you replicate that? It's kind of a unique thing he brings.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. I'm not going to lie. You just got to find different ways to, defend better, to use, our speed in a different way, maybe more kick-outs. Just be smarter with the ball. We got to find ways.
Chris Murray said after last game that it seems you've been getting more intense and comfortable with the team lately. Do you agree with that assessment, and how do you bring intensity to the job?
Yeah, I think it's almost like getting used to this spot again, right? Like being a head coach, and at the beginning you got to go understand a little bit the players and read the room a little bit. But yeah, I think when it's time, I have to bring it and try to take the best out of them, to be honest.
Is that something that you intentionally are trying to do and push buttons by being intense, or is that just your natural demeanor?
It's just feel the moment.
How do you prepare for this version of the Lakers without their primary shot creators?
We of course prepare everything with them playing, right? I got a notice just like you guys a couple hours ago. So, the coaches are doing a great job now and kind of like resetting a little bit everything that we had prepared. But still, we got to do what we do on offense and defense. We're not going to change much in terms of identity. It's more just little details in the scouts. It's not going to change us.
Tiago, you talk about things not changing with Blake out, but also with Matisse out too. Do you have to be more mindful, I guess, of how hard the guys are playing when you have two fewer guys who would kind of be filling that role?
It's really hard to ask a team to play less hard, right?
I agree, yeah.
I'm not going to do that. But just to respond to your question, I think it's just part of who these guys are. It's not just me pushing them. They want to play that way. They play that way, those guys have a DNA like Tumani, Drew. Those guys just play hard. It doesn't matter, what's the scheme or what the team they play. They just play hard. So I'm not going to change that.
You still envision going 10 or more deep in the rotation?
Yes.
Yeah. What was Hansen's reaction to the remix assignment, and how has that gone so far?
He's fine. I mean, he understands. He's here for a marathon or a sprint, so he's being very great. Just doing everything we ask and being a good pro so far.
Is there anything specifically that he works on when he's there? Is it just getting practice time, basically?
Well, of course he's doing his individual skill work, but also, got a chance to practice, because right now we almost don't practice, right? Like we try to use our energy to the games, and so, yeah, it's good for him to get some sweat going up and down, so it's good for him.
Is part of you a little disappointed that you don't get to see your defense take on the challenge of guarding Luka tonight?
Yes.